I mean, when I first Googled your name, I found also this picture with Elon Musk, and I thought, okay, how is when it comes to networking? I mean, these people are very high level. So Elon Musk, Richard Branson, Elton John, and much more that you work with that you also know. So, what is, in your opinion, the most important lesson that you can give to earn the trust of these kind of people who, yeah, they are on the top of the pyramid, so to say. So what is the lesson that you can share with people?
You've always got to turn up as a solution. Now, I say
Okay.
that slowly so people can write it down. But a lot of people turn up to someone selfish. You know, they will turn up and they'll go, "Oh, Mr. Musk, how are you? My name's Steve Sims. And, if you could help me with my business, or if I could get a picture of you for my business, or if I could have you give a testimonial for my business," it's all
Mm-hmm.
very selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And they get that a million times a day. But if you turn up to these people going, "Hey, have you looked at doing this for your social content? It would help you. Have you thought of changing the tagline on your company brochure to this because you'll get more visibility? Have you
Mm-hmm.
thought of doing this? Have you thought of, if you show up validating that you are a solution and you've been thinking of how you can help them,
Mm-hmm.
then you go from being a selfish person to becoming a solution.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're a solution, you're an asset. When you're selling, you're an aggravation. So if you can turn up to anyone that you want to network and go, "Hey, if I turned up to you and I went, 'Hey, how are you? You don't know me. I like your podcast, but I've got an idea how we could make your podcast 20 times more successful by doing these three things. Would you be interested to hear what they are?'" You're going to say
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
because I'm in front of you giving you a solution. And then
Mm-hmm.
you're going to go, "Well, okay, maybe you could do it for me and I'll retain you. I'll employ you
Mm-hmm.
because you're now an asset to me." So everyone that I've shown up with, I've done something for them to become an asset and not just simply someone that's being selfish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very important. Cool. So helping and actually helping them by actually helping them is
Yeah,
also
by
something.
helping them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, by you helping them, it's going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Me helping Elton John, me helping Elon Musk, me helping Richard Branson helps me because now I'm working with Richard Branson, Elon Musk, and Elton John. It's great for my credibility. It's great for my marketing. It's great for my media. So it helps me. But as long as I lead with how I can help them, I will win naturally.
So, and when it comes, I mean, for me, for example, it's so far away to work with an Elon Musk. And how can I identify his needs or his core problems so that I can become a solution? So it is for me, it's like a little bit traveling to the moon a little bit. I mean, it's an inspiring idea, but how to execute it and how to make it happen? So how can I identify how I can help this person or to for anybody?
So the worst thing for you to do is to ask them. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of people, and you probably get it as well, but I get a lot of people contact me going, "Oh, Steve, I'm a great fan of yours. If I can help you at all, just let me know."
Yeah.
Why
That's
does it
just,
now? Yeah,
I
now
mean,
why
yeah.
does it become my responsibility to find out how you can help me? So when someone ever does that, I say, "Oh, great, my dog's just done a crap on the garden. If you could come and clean it up, that'd be great." And of course, they're like, "No, no, no, I don't do that." And I go, "Well, great. Why don't you start by telling me what you do?" So
Yeah.
don't show up just going, "Hey, anything you need." That's no good. Do your research. And
Yeah.
Elon Musk, these people are easy. Easy, easy, easy. If you Google, just like you did me, if you Google Elon Musk, then you'll find out what he's up to, what he's doing. Is he looking at writing a book? Does he do podcasts? Does he do any marketing? What new venture is he involved in? you can do enough research
Mhm.
online to find out what you have as a skill set that could help him. And then what you have to do is find out where he's going to be. There's a lot of, like, for argument's sake, if you want to meet Elon Musk, don't go to Japan because you know he lives in Los Angeles. Okay. So start looking up events in Los Angeles that are attended by Elon Musk or charities that are supported by
Yeah.
Elon Musk, and buy a ticket. Buy a ticket to the event, go to the event, walk up to him and go, hey, how are you? You don't know me. My name's Steve Sims, but I do know that you're working on this project. How's that going? Because I noticed there were these 3 things that we could do
Mhm.
to make it more successful.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
trust me, people want assets, people want solutions. If you can show up, if I knock on your door at 1 o'clock in the morning, do you have kids? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married and we have a little son. Please not in the morning.
So let's say, for argument's sake, I knock on your door at 1 o'clock in the morning. I wake up your wife. I wake up your son. I wake you up and you come to the door and you open the door. Are you happy to see me?
Well, it would be mixed, I think.
Right. So if I say to you, if I'm knocking on the door and I say to you, hey, I want to be on your podcast again because I want to sell hair products that I'm going to be doing. So when can I be on your podcast? Okay. How angry are you that I bothered you at 1 o'clock in the morning to ask you that?
Well, an email would be also fine, I think.
Okay. So let's change it. I wake you up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I wake up your wife. I wake up your son. I wake you up. You come down. You open up the door. You're not happy. But I say to you, hey, I'm sorry for bothering you, but I just got this email. And by me doing something with it, I can make sure that you don't have to pay your mortgage or rent for your apartment or your home for the entire 5 years. Would this be of interest to you?
Yes, definitely.
You see, now you're going to be like, hey, come on in. Hey, babe, get the coffee on. Steve Sims is here. The bottom line of it is, if I show up as something that benefits you, you're interested because I'm an asset. If I show up for something that benefits me, I'm a salesperson and you're aggravated. So do your homework.
Yes.
Assets, no one can get enough assets. The other beautiful thing, and we're using Elon Musk as an example, this can be anyone in your community, anybody. There's one thing that we cannot purchase. One thing, time. And the more affluent you get, the more vulnerable you realize you are to time. You suddenly realize, I've only got 24 hours in the day. I want to launch a car. I want to launch a space rocket. I want to launch an internet. I want to do all of these things, but I don't have the time. But if I've got assets that can do it for me, I can be the vision. And now I've got assets that can actually do it. Now I'm happy. So the more powerful you become, the richer you become, the more successful you become, you realize how vulnerable you are to the hours in the day, and you are constantly looking for assets. And it doesn't matter if you find them in a party, a bar, a restaurant, or walking down the street. When you find an asset that can save you hours in the day, you grab that with both hands.
Yes. Yes, very true.